Alright, a new way to carry your little one around with you when you're out there and about on the bicycle. Here is a seat from Untitled. It's called the Bicycle Junior Seat. Designed for kids between 4 to 10 years of age and up to 35 kilos of weight. So how does this seat work? First, you need a carrier on the back of your bicycle. The carrier needs to be between 120 to 175 mils in width for the sliding mechanism across the back to attach to your bicycle. When that there is attached to your carrier, you have a lock to attach it around the seat tube of the bike, just so it stops it from getting stolen, I guess. From there, when it's attached, you have this lovely seat. Part of the seat comes up, forms a lovely backrest. You then have foot pegs. These foot pegs will get attached to your bicycle for the kid to rest their feet on. And then you have a new product from Untitled. So let's go check on a bicycle and let's see what it looks like. Alright, so here we are with a bike. I have the beautiful Norco Scene step-through bike here in front of me, size small, with a carrier on the back. So as I said earlier, you've got to make sure the carrier fits. It's between that 120 to that 175 millimeters of width across the back from side to side. Measuring tape, across the back, 135, we're good. So in the box for fitting, we have this lovely support arm. This little seat bracket comes up and over the carrier itself. To the support arm is where we go and attach our feet. I've got it already attached on this side to make things a little bit quicker for me, but let's go and attach the foot to this side so we can see how it goes. So here we have I suppose the clamping mechanism which goes around the seat stay of the bicycle, and this is the nut which fits into the back of the clamping mechanism. So clamping mechanism goes over the seat stay. Nut has a rounded and a flat edge on it. I seem to find that the flat edge sticking out works best. Sits in the bracket like so. Squeeze in a bit. I found you grab your foot. In the back of the feet here you have 4 little notches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You want them to line up with the 4 notches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Into place, hey presto, away we go. 2 bolts in the hole. Hopefully it finds the threads on the nut. Certainly does. Fantastic. Alright, next bolt. This is where you then grab your bracket. A little bit of tension. Has a nice flat piece in the hole. Bolt goes through the hole in the bracket. Hole in the spare hole in the foot peg. And away we go. Well, what you want to do is you don't want to do it up super tight to start with. You want to go keep it a little bit loose, just so we're able to move the foot peg up and down when we're trying to attach the seat. So I may have dropped that a little bit tight. Right, so we've got our seat bracket around, foot peg on, that side's ready to rock and roll for me. Next, it's grabbing your seat. Now with the seat here and this bar, you have a couple of different locations on where we can fit this bar to suit the type of bicycle that you have, because you know certain bikes have different lengths. This being a small bike, everything is quite compact. So we are going to get these little adjustable hooks. Lined up with the outside of the rack. Oops. And also make sure the bar is locked into place into one of the little housings in there. When it's in there, you can actually move the saddle this way or this way by tapping it. to try and get these here to line up. With your 5mm Allen key, on this side here, you've got your 2 little Allen key bolt holes. Chuck it in, start winding it away. That's one. So what I found the plan of this is because the little saddles or metal cradles that are underneath here on the front and the back can actually slide left and right within the seat. I like to try and hold this cradle here in place and have pushing it, or the pressure pushing this way, so it helps minimize the amount of bolt which may stick out this end, and that little bolt can maybe scratch the little one's legs if you have the seat set too far this way and passing up the side. So you want to try and keep it centered the best you can. There you go. Those are now done up nice and firm. So you get your seat with your backrest. You can now come along to both sides, pegs on both sides, and nip the rest of these up. Make sure they're nice and tight. Grab your lock, chuck your lock, around here or through this area somewhere. Just for now, I'm just going to chuck it over here, but it just fits or just makes it down to here. It's quite a big distance to lock it into place. And hey presto, you now have a child seat on the back of the bike, on the carrier, to go carry your little one. So as we're saying, this is between that 5 to 10-year-old, around that 35 kilos of max weight, to go for some nice beautiful rides around town. Hey, and there we have it from Urban Icky, the bicycle junior seat attached to the bike, nice and easy. Hey, you should go check one out for yourself if you've got a little guy or a little girl that you want to go take riding. Until next time, enjoy the ride.